against Yasuo Ari. Still are seeing the freestyle for Circuit.
Interestingly enough, your boy Joseph could be using the freestyle themselves. Ooh, actually didn't go for the Pharaoh Bite there. Went for it this time, though.
That overhead is so scary. It's so fast, and Warwick gets whatever he wants off it.
Oh, yeah, he can really set up after he gets that off, but we're just going to have to wait to see that again, because your boy Joseph really trying to rush in right now, using that neutral assist from Warwick again, and really waiting it out, playing more of a patient game.
Yeah, I mean, you would think with Warwick Echo, especially freestyle, it'd be kind of running forward, trying to kill you, but the patience is working out for them.
Especially because they were able to get the Yasuo right off the bat, and now all that's left is a low health Ari, though, going to be able to get that 5M opener, but not be able to carry their combo, and yeah, that's death.
Yeah, that, when you need to make a comeback against Warwick, and you're just looking out for tick throw, even if you're only looking out for throw or that overhead, it is so hard to defend against.
Ooh, and the Pharaoh Bite, you already know we're going to be going to. Actually, no escape. Actually, just using the Time Winder assist to push you back a little bit further. Now, really trying to spam some jump attacks into Echo.
Huh? But the grounded hit's going to take it. Drops that combo. Getting a little quick first. Yasuo's getting hit.
Oh, nice. Going to be able to get the Warwick assist trying to come out there. Actually going to be going back is Yasuo to force the break. Coming out from your boy Joseph, though. You're going to be able to get that OTG situation into infinite duress.
Yup. Because, again, that overhead. There it is again. It's so unbelievably hard to block.
It's such a rough situation, as now Circuit only has their Ari left out yet again and has to deal with these two rushdown demons going in, but they get the perfect opportunity for a happy birthday.
Unfortunately drops the combo, gonna get the hit anyways on the Echo. This is gonna be a dead Echo, and all of a sudden you are in a great position.
You really turned the tides just from that one interaction, now forcing a raw infinite duress, but it's going to be able to hit. Got to be careful what you do on wake up. Nice defense.
We're just waking up with a button and it is working. Circuit, they are going to bring this to match point for both people.
Really good how they were able to do that and get that happy birthday, but there we go. Again, not going for the Pharaoh Bite OTG situation, still trying to find the Pharaoh Fang on the ground.
Yeah, maybe just trying to take the situation after to try to get the hit versus a quick combo, because Warwick doesn't get too much off of that overhead by himself.
No, he does not. He definitely needs some help to be able to truly set that up and go crazy with it. But speaking of setup, looks like Circuit is going to be set up perfectly for their Yasuo B&B. Going to get out of it, try to get back into it with the RA assist, but just going back and forth with that freestyle.
Yeah, and Circuit trying to do everything, string them up in so many different block strings. The boy Joseph, they just hit that 5L with Echo.
There we go. Echo finally going to be able to escape that. Once again, just running and not going for the Pharaoh Fang situation. Trying to once again find something with Warwick, but your boy Joseph starting to struggle a little bit. Oh, wait a minute though.
Gets that burst. We're getting throws. Circuit fighting their way out of the corner.
There we go, tagging Echo back in there. Still very low health, has to be careful against Ari. Popping the super, just gonna get blocked!
So risky, we're just doing run up level 3? That's so scary.
No, they tried to really gamble on it and paid the price, but now still waiting to spend any of their bar. They do have 3 levels for their super, but again, being very patient, not spending.
Well, because when you need to make a comeback like this, you can't just spend all in one go. You need that super, because you need so many different hits. None of that is going to matter if you are the one getting hit. Circuit with the combo in level 3. I believe this is dead. Yeah, there it is. Circuit, they're going to take game 1. It's your boy Joseph.
Starting to defend a lot more of your boy Joseph, especially seeing some of the same strings coming out, seeing how your boy Joseph likes to play patient, especially with Warwick, but now just going to be going immediately into an insane air combo with Ari.
Yeah, and those those new Ari buffs, as someone who's been playing Ari, those new Ari buffs are so nice for that combo consistency.
Yeah, she is able to just do what she wants to do a lot better now. I played Ari a lot in the closed beta, and she felt fine going into the early access. But speaking of fine, Yasuo is more than fine as a character, going to be able to most likely take this Echo out.
Yep. Don't be cheap. You just spend.
Yeah, sometimes that's just how it's got to be. Just spend what you need to.
Yeah. Especially in a tag game. You don't want that character coming back. You don't want them to recover life. You want that character dead now out of here.
Oh, finding the low yet again on your boy Josed. They're not going to have any way of getting this Ari off them. Just going to have to take this combo. We do have the level 3 if we want to spend it, and we do.
Yep. This combo is going to kill. And Circuit looking a lot more dominant. Looking like they figured out a flow. Their own flow, and also your boy Josed's flow. Looking like they understand the game plans more and are taking every option to beat it.
But there we go. Going to be able to get the spirit rushes in there. Going to be able to force the break off of your boy Josed. As now they're playing super patient, trying to find a way in, trying to jump in, only to get pushed back.
Yeah, because I mean, it's finding your way in this game is it's a puzzle all on its own.
Really is. Oh, nice break though coming out. Only just gonna get DP'd by your boy Josed, trying to find any way out of the corner, proving to be a little unsuccessful.
Oh, but we just see them in the air, forward assist, and then you just run under. Keep it simple.
Just gotta keep it simple, but the pressure?
Getting hit with the stance medium. Getting hit with the stance medium again. Oh no, you're dead.
Ooh, that's that Warwick gone. All that's left for your boy Josed is Echo, trying to make a dream become a reality with the perfect parry, but again, just standing there, not trying to go in.
Yeah, because I think trying to make this comeback, the most important thing to do is not overextend. It's the hardest thing to do in a tag game. Overextending, the reason pretty much everyone dies in a tag.
That is true. So playing a little bit more patient, trying to make sure they play life, though getting susceptible to the get up attack and now having to pop the Fury for a last chance.
Yeah, your boy Joseph's making use of every available option because you have to put. There it is, every available option. Level 3 was available. It's your option.
Especially because, of course, it's uninterruptible. We just go back in time to make sure that we can pop it.
Yep. But if you're Circuit, you're in a pretty good position. There's not too much Fury. Very important to dodge that Warwick assist. Otherwise, you were eating 5 Echo overhead.
Ooh, but finding that 5M poke going to be putting a lot of damage. One more interaction in favor of Circuit is all that they need, but your boy Josed trying to be as aggressive as possible right now, even with block strings, able to stop them from putting on momentum. But S1 Super going to be coming out, trying to chip you out, not going to happen.
Your boy Josed's doing a good job dodging everything, but not that Ari light.
Finally got caught by something, and because of that, we're going to be seeing Circuit moving on to winners finals.
Yep, looking really, really strong that set. Little iffy in that Ari can just stall, control space very, very well, and really just look for your way in. Then you make that way for Yasuo, or even the other way around. You've got Yasuo first. This character can do everything.
Yasuo can truly do whatever they want, but Ari can do even more with some of these air combos coming out. Already making a statement against Sneak, going to be able to put you back into the corner. Going to be able to dash out though, and allow you going to be able to help them out. Oh no.
Yep, have to break there. The happy birthdays are so deadly in this game.
They really are, but being able to get rid of one is definitely good. Being able to get into that standing M is also very good for Surging Storm. Going to be able to continue with a lot of these tentacles, I imagine. Going for the S2 Super, there we go.
Always, 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 always. Oh, we've got the parries? Almost.
Yeah, we are almost there, but not enough. And there we go, though. Actually, Yasuo going to be jumping in, and we can take Alawi out here.
Yeah, Alawi is dead, and very important to switch into the Ari because now Yasuo's out. He can chill. He can heal a little bit. Ari's very, very good at waiting it out.
Especially getting some of those openings too. Actually going back into the Yasuo, we're trying to risk it. We drop the bread and butter, and that means we're playing a very risky game.
Yeah. Ooh, tries to punish the Echo replay. Doesn't get away with it. Scramble situation. Yasuo's gonna die.
Yasuo's going to be the one sacrifice. A throw break after just crouching neutral, and an air throw going to do it.
Yeah, Chocolate Atomica looking really comfortable on this Ari.
Looking very comfortable, especially going in once again with the Spirit Rush assist. Not going to be able to set up off of the Fireball, but going to be able to finally get that axe kick in.
Yep. But Surging Storm is just running forward. Surging Storm does not want to wait, not going to play patiently. They're playing Alawi. They want to smoke you.
They're definitely paying the price for it because every time Chocolate Atomica is going to be able to set up another loop going into the Yasuo wind wall assist, forcing the break this time around, just going for the raw hyper super rush.
Yeah, and then it puts you in so much block stun. Yasuo just gets to run whatever mix-up he wants, and then he gets to do it again.
Doing it again, slamming Yasuo on the ground though is going to be Sneak as they're going to be able to get some crazy setups, get that S1 super out there in order to continue in the skies.
Don't double spend with the Echo, gonna get the air throw. It's looking like a very, very even game.
Very even between the two, especially as...
That Echo replay got me. I got by that one. That was messed up.
It really was using just the camouflage you got from the S2 Super of Alawi to really get your way in, and then just doing that overhead axe kick going to seal the deal on that round.
Yeah. Sneak looking strong on this Echo with the whiff punish. We're just gonna nice fat little combo.
Bad about a swing, going to be able to teleport back in, swing again into a tag launcher. Alawi seal the deal with the S2 Super as now we're going to be really making them guess into a throw.
Yeah, Chocolate Atomica has been parrying these tentacles, got the timing down, but Alawi can just do so much. There's so many options. Even if you parry it off, it is so hard to deal with.
Really is going to be able to catch on the low, try to set up for the time winder, wasn't fast enough though, going to be able to get teched out of it as now Ari trying to find another way in, and that throw might do something. Oh, another one, okay.
With the reaction to the tech, that was a crazy throw.
Oh, but now they're going to be getting thrown into the corner. Time Winder's going to be getting set up on them. Alawi's going to be in their face, and with the Echo mix-ups again, that's your death.
Sneak is so good at using these replays with the jump pump fake into the teleport low, messed up.
Oh, and there we go. Going to be able to secure their first game on the board for Surging Storm and Sneak.
But Chocolate Atomica looking like they've got maybe some answers on defense. We'll see what changes in game 2.
Alright, seeing what we're going to be able to change. Already some retreating guards coming out to keep the Echo safe. Alawi going to be paying a little bit on that as Chocolate Atomica continuing to have to defend. And there we go, finally getting opened up.
Now into the tag launcher, S2 Super. Now gonna have to do something. Getting hit is not what you want to be doing.
Especially hit by Yasuo, gonna have to break to make sure you stay alive. Get the air throw off to put Chocolate Atomica back in the corner. It's actually Chocolate Atomica getting those throw loops on you.
Yeah, I didn't know we were playing Street Fighter 6. What happened?
I didn't know how we got to Street Fighter 6, but we got there for a second. But perfect parry.
Again, more Street Fighter.
How?
Too many things happening on screen. So hard to follow. All I know, Sneak getting another kill on the yard.
And also putting Yasuo in very low health against a pretty decently sized health Echo. Not going to be any more after that S1 Super. Trying to use the 2x assist from Alawi maybe? Nope, not going to happen here.
Yeah. Nice anti-air looking for Sneak. Catches them out.
Oh, trying to use that Hyper Spirit Rush assist, not going to be able to find anything from it. And it's actually going to be the post-mortem from Echo going to be able to get that round for Surging Storm and Sneak.
Yeah, these super assists are really, really strong. Really nice to have those in the back if you can.
Yes, those are so useful to be able to get your way in a powerful amount, especially as now we're seeing Echo trying to get their way in again, trying to charge up, but still getting hit out by Ari, going to combo you fully into the corner by getting broken.
Yeah, Chanko Tamaka ready to snipe that charged S2 with the down medium.
Oh, tried to jump in with the JH, was just a little bit too high up, as now you're going to get punished hard by Surging Storm, going to be popping that S2 super yet again. The Tentacle Quiz coming out. We can use our break here to try to get rid of these tentacles, but no, just popping the S1 super.
Oh, that was so smart. The S1 super to get rid of the projectiles and then tag into Yasuo so that he can run his game plan.
That was a really smart choice, showing the mastery of both of these, as we're just going to be sandwiching Alawi to get an Ari combo started off. We still got 2 bars of meter. If we do want to end off or do some double down, use that fuse towards our advantage.
Yeah. Yep. Burst there. Oh, Ari's just going to eat the timeline there. But Chanko's going to take that trade to do some extra damage to Echo.
Still a moderately ranged Yasuo, can have a little bit of health to their name. Already going to be half off though, and with that moment 37 coming through though, that's going to be low health.
This is a lot of damage. Throw could kill you here. You've got to have perfect defense.
Make sure you're doing all right, but you got frozen again, and with that, Surging Storm and Sneak are going to be moving on to the winners finals.
Yup. Looking even better in this set than they were before. It's just every game they are getting more and more in tune with each other. They are getting more and more comfortable. They're looking like the people to beat right now.
Yeah, they're feeling very good. They're feeling very hot. They know what they need to do, and because of that, they were able to get all the way up here. And of course, now the worst that they can get is 3rd place. They're doing well.
Yeah. Yep. I'm seeing winners finals. I was playing before I switched from Vi to Ari. That team's got some sauce. That team's got some scary stuff, especially with freestyle.
Especially with freestyle, they can really make some good pincer situations. But before that, you still got to deal with this monster that is Darius.
Yep. Speaking of dealing with him, now you've got to deal with him in the corner.
There we go, break coming out though. Really good situation, especially as both eyes are just kind of in neutral, jumping around, trying to see who's going to be able to get the opening first.
Now, we're just going to send it on the counter, and it's going to work, and you're eating 40% for that. Shouldn't have been pressing on your offense.
S2 super, and then another poke, just going to mean that your boy Joseph already losing their Vi. Echo has got to be the one to hold, but Darius once again getting another solid poke.
Don't have the meter to spend though, unless you tag in a Vi into the S1. I believe this is enough. Yeah, and Icebound is going to take round 1 in extremely dominant fashion.
Really good coming out there, going to be able to take that first round. And if they don't deal with the Darius, could take another one, but that overhead coming out from your boy Joseph, going to be perfect setup for Echo, but now before that combo gets tagged.
Going to spend the break early there. Gonna get clipped by that Vi assist. That Vi assist covers everything.
And now I think that's a happy birthday if I said no, it's just going to be the Vi, but that's still a lot of damage on Vi and going straight into Darius off of the double down.
Yeah, and now you're just, even if you're blocking every single thing, look at how much damage they are taking in chip damage.
Lord, it's just a little health on Vi, actually going to be no health and have to go into Echo even after some of that assist stuff that they got hit by.
Icebound letting it rock on this Darius reversals, and it's working.
There we go, gonna be able to get the break. Now going into the Vi, trying to find a jab off of the footwork, but just gonna get thrown off of it back into the corner, and some throw loops. We're back in Street Fighter 6 Metro City. We got a third one, okay.
Fourth? Oh, we didn't get a fourth one. Oh, got the command grab. Maybe your boy Joseph is gonna do some more throws. You can't tech those, but we're just throwing again.
Just keep going for the throws. Actually gonna get jumping into another throw. Oh my goodness.
Why combo when you can just throw them?
Yeah, maybe we should get on the blitz crank. You know, we got some crazier throws over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, and then pop it. Oh, whiffing it!
Unfortunate whiff. Just a little too short on that. Jump over the fireball. Boy, Joseph. Not going down without a fight. Making a crazy comeback to bring it to match point.
Really good there. Now actually putting Vi on the point, trying to vault break immediately, just going to be tagging out as that was unsuccessful. Back into Echo, who's going to be setting up perfectly in this corner again.
Your boy Joseph playing strike throw. And it's working.
Especially getting a little happy birthday for a second there. And oh, getting canceled off your Time Wonder super. Not what you want.
Yeah, you want that super to just rock, and then your full screen, you can play it safe again.
Crazy stuff. Nice getting that Vi vault breaker assist in there, setting up, but no, just gonna be getting parried, and there we go, getting supered out
Into the Darius bleed. Now everything is scary. Blocking is scary, getting hit scary, but gonna trade. Bleed is off of you. Hit again, you are done.
Even if the bleed is off you, it doesn't really matter when you're gonna be dead. All that's left is Vi, but the one girl wrecking crew gonna be able to make something happen. Crater Maker into the Hyper Crater Maker to really put on some damage.
Darius barely alive. I thought I was looking out for a hard tag. Icebound was trying to let it rock with Darius for a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Now we got Icebound's Vi trying to go in to save the day. Gonna be able to find some crouching lights. Not gonna be able to finish it off, but they get a throw. They pull a page out of your boy Joseph's book.
I can't remember the last time I've seen this many throws in 2XKO.
I really can't either, because we're still going. We're still putting them on the page. Oh, getting out of that combo and just jabbing light is enough to do it.
Yeah, gonna punish that overhead, because if you don't charge it, it's punishable. I think if you do charge it, it's still a little bit punishable, but it's strange.
Alright, already going into the next round. Your boy Joseph feeling very good about themselves, especially going to be able to set up.
But Icebound gonna get the throw into the corner switch. This is a great position to be in. Here, Darius, you've got them set up in the corner. You can do whatever you want.
Be able to set up. Now going to be able to find another opening. Slam you on the ground. Crater Maker assist. Going to continue the pressure. But there we go. Going to be able to bait out the get up.
Crazy bait with the get up attack. We haven't seen very many get up attacks this set. We've been seeing other counters, other parries, Darius reversal, Vi parry, but not much get up attack. It's gonna work.
There we go. Crater Maker coming out. The Hyper just being rolled out of, though. You see your boy Joseph just waiting, but that was perfect bait for Icebound's ultimate getting parried!
Icebound tried to say, you're going to try to punish, and I'm going to super. Boy Joseph calling them out. Ooh, your boy Joseph getting... Oh, it's not going to work.
Sometimes it just doesn't work like that. You're just not lucky enough like that.
Icebound getting a lot of use out of this Darius whole hook into throw.
Nice, gonna be able to Crater Maker your way in, potentially. Just gonna have to jump over that into the one girl wrecking crew.
So many throws this set.
Right, here we go, just trying to run in again. Gonna be able to find the overhead, trying to take you Joseph out, having to continue to block and get the counter into S2 headless.
Icebound saying, alright, if you're gonna throw me a lot because you think I'm blocking, what if I stop blocking? What if I just start doing reversals? Alright, work.
Yeah, If it works, it works. It's just gonna be a 1-1 situation now between the two. And Wax just gonna hold it down. I'll be back in a sec.
I've got you. Joseph with the neutral jump doesn't hit the time winder back for the combo. I wonder if that was a drop or some weird setup. But Icebound in a good position, hitting this echo, going for the throw reset. Too many things. Nice pickup off of the Vi assist, and then Icebound is just gonna keep running it in. Gonna get the hit on the echo. Boy Joseph, they're gonna have to fight their way out of the corner. Goes for the throw again. Icebound, wise to their tricks. Does this kill? Are you dead? Into Hyper Crater Maker? Into Headless? Oh my, you are dead! Icebound on set point. Boy Chosen switching to the Vi. Doesn't overcommit. Parries that hook. It's super important that you parry the hook, because if you don't parry the hook, you just have to eat whatever Darius is going to do. You lose access to your defensive options, and he can just do whatever. The overhead, that Darius overhead hits from that far. Ice is gonna cover it. Get whatever you want. Untuck into the landing. Icebound gonna get the hit again. To a nice combo. With the limit strike, get some extra meter. Just backdashing, hitting that medium. He's dead again.
Ooh, nice. There we go. Icebound going to be able to get that Hyper Crater Maker off. Potentially going to be able to get this set in their favor, especially with that standing M. Not going to be able to convert off of it too well, though.
Unfortunate drop, because that was dead. Could have done Vi Super into Darius level 3. Not going to matter. You're going to kill anyways.
Going to be able to take it either way, as Icebound is going to be moving on from the losers quarters to the loser semis, making sure that they're stuck in top 4.
Now that.
No backing down.
All right.
Going to be getting into it now. See who's going to be able to move on to face Icebound in the loser semis. Already setting up that wind wall and some tentacles.
Yeah, Dragoon coming out with a vengeance already, putting Chocolate in the corner.
But of course, you already know Ari's going to be coming back out here, trying to really set up, make sure that get-up attack isn't going to be doing much, slumping you in the corner, and then going to be able to launch you into a break.
And then we're getting the mix. Empty jump low. Fighting game classic.
Oh, nice push block coming out there from Dragoon. Now going to try to set up some of these mushrooms as Teemo, trying to shoot out, see if they're going to be able to stay alive here.
There begins all these projectiles.
Ooh,
now we're running some mix.
Nice. Okay, though, you know, trying to set up that tentacle again, trying to play a little patient, paying the price. Your tentacle is going to get taken away from you, though.
But Yasuo is just going to be jumping forward with that jump heavy. It's so big, covers so much space, and it is a great starter.
Oh, yes, there we go. Going to be going into the S1 Super for Ari, too. Already taking out Alawi. All that's left is Teemo having to try to just hold it down. Yeah,
what is the comeback you're going to make? Because a lot of the times people play zoners, they're comfortable zoning. And then you've got to make a comeback. Now you're forced to be uncomfortable. You are forced to go in.
I feel like Ari's going to be a rough matchup for Teemo, especially because, you know, the Genji zoners just dash in the air with some of their spirit rushes against you, and it's kind of hard to really lock down an Ari. It really is hard to chase down an Ari because she has so many air options, and then after the fireball, she just resets them, and it's so hard to catch. Oh, but there we go. We tagged perfectly into Teemo for their S2 Super with the mushrooms.
Doing so much damage!
So we were already really deep in the yellow for Ari. Oh!
Dragoon The great idea to jump so that you're in the air. Yasuo can't just run whatever mix-up he wants on you. Not gonna matter, because I believe you're dead. Not if the combo drops.
Nah, they're still alive in this right now. I'm trying to make sure they stay safe, trying to mix up though, and with the pincer forcing the break, having to use Alawi to come back out and set up the S1.
Yeah. Oh, Dragoon getting the Teemo in there, trying to get some offense going, but going to get clipped by that Yasuo S1.
Now going to be Alawi just getting anti-aired up there. There we go. Going to be setting up yet again. Boom, boom. Bring it back down to the ground. Not going to be spending any meter this time around. We're trying to save it for the perfect opportunity to secure the kill.
Yeah. Now, pretty much any hit you get is going to kill with that level 3. So, not a bad idea to not spend. You know, save it, keep it in the bank. Now, literally anything you do will kill. Allow it.
That's literally anything you can do. You finally find your opening and just continue it with Yasuo. Might even just do it with the bread and butter or just this S2. Don't even need the level 3.
Keep it simple. Don't do anything crazy. S1, S1, S2.
Is all you need. And now Chocolatomica going to be up 1-0.
This wind wall putting in a lot of work for Chocolatomica.
Here we go, just gonna be tagging back into Ari, trying to find that overhead, gonna find that low to really put the pressure on Alawi, finally spending on the break.
Yeah, players have different philosophies as to when they want to break, right? Some people, they break instantly to try to build it back. Some people try to wait for the perfect moment to break. Sometimes maybe waiting a little bit too long.
Yeah, can't be waiting too long, especially because Yasuo once again trying to dash in with you, but you do a little bit of neutral shimmy there. Okay, I see you, Dragoon.
Dragoon with that little parachute to bait the anti-air with the button and then punish. That was nice. That was real clean.
Yeah, that was a really good use there, especially because you're able to set up perfectly for Alawi to get back in there, really put the pressure on Chocolatomica. Now you got Teemo back in there, especially after this S1, just finish it off.
Yup, Dragoon, I've never seen that confirmed before, but I'm like, now that people have had time to cook with Teemo, you know, we're seeing that mushroom assist into the Alawi super, pick up off that mushroom assist, it's crazy.
Absolutely insane, and even more so popping that S1 super yet again. We got the wind wall, able to use the get up attack though to make your way back out and force Alawi back in.
Yep. But neither player letting up on the pressure. They're both trying to go in.
Nice, trying to go again for that jump in. Not going to be able to find it, just getting thrown. You're stuck in the corner, and a lot of chip just means Alawi's taken out.
Yep. But both players have access to 3 super assists, and Fury's on the table. Quick confirm into super so that you can't spend Fury. Well, maybe Chocolatomica wasn't, or Dragoon wasn't going to anyway.
Maybe not, but this is still Dragoon's last chance to try to get out into the loser semis. They got to take Chocolatomica out in this round.
Yeah. So far, not off to the greatest start. Forced to spend the burst early, then getting hit again. You're in the corner against Ari. Gonna get this down S1 Oki, or just going into super. Take some damage.
Now he's going to be popping that S2 super yet again. The Hyper Spirit Rush.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Oh, Chocolatomica. Oh, they're still going. They're still going. They might just take out Dragoon here and now. Oh, they dropped. No, they go back up.
Okay, but this is an almost impossible comeback to make if you're Dragoon.
Especially because you put back into the corner, and with Ari going in with the Air S2, that's just going to steal the deal on you as Chocolatomica is moving on to losers semis.
Yeah, we're starting to see some of the crazy double down combos.
Yeah, really starting to see some of the crazy stuff that we can do with double down, and even just the assist coming out too after the fact or even before the fact on some of these supers being able to perfectly set up for each other.
Yeah. team to deal with by any means.
Just gonna be seeing as we're already going in here, trying to roll in. Echo gonna be able to find the opening on Yasuo. Gonna be able to get so much damage off the bat.
Yep, Sneak has been hitting everyone with these replay mixes, and I love it.
Nice, so Break gonna be coming out, jumping in yet again, getting that tentacle up there, and there's Yasuo taken out already. All that's left is Ari.
Extremely fast. Dangerous happy birthday.
There we go, trying to rush in, trying to set up for the fireball from Ari, but again, this Echo is just a little bit too much of a fly, just running around, setting up their time winder, setting up that freeze too.
Yep. Then this is going to be tag launcher into Alawi dunk into S2 super. Block these tentacles. Block the overhead. Attempt to mash out. Almost get away with it. You get clipped by that down S2. If that move is hard to deal with.
It really is. Some of these tentacles coming out from Alawi just a little bit too much. But there we go, just rushing in with the Spirit Rush assist. Going to be able to set up perfectly for Ari to get into the corner, but not before Echo able to dodge out of the combo and set up their Time Winder. No, actually not going to be able to.
Unfortunate drop, because that was going to be a lot of damage into setup for Alawi, into maybe a dead character. But either way, we fight through it.
There we go, good to be able to get another Ari combo off, and this should definitely take Sneak out of the running, only leaving Surging Storm left alive.
But Alawi, this is a character this is doable with. If you get some nice hits, you could build Fury back.
I saw they were trying to pull off a super. It got canceled though, as already Serket just running in yet again, putting Fury active for Surging Storm if they want to use it, trying to find their 5M, but no, once again, Ari gets them pokes.
Then Surging Storm still just running in. Sneak choosing not to spend the Fury. That would have been a crazy comeback to force upon your teammate.
That would have been something crazy to force, but it looks like Sneak is just going to be running in this time, able to get the throw off, able to get another Time Winder, overhead axe kick, 2 into Break.
Yeah, almost got the pickup off of that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very strange. Sneak, so good at using these replays for mix and for movement.
Nice break though, again trying to use that Yule stance 5M, and there we go, going to be able to pop Alawi off, get some tentacle loops in there.
Dead. Right?
Yeah, that's death.
Super, super dead. Damn. Sneak with a good overhead into tag. Surging Storm ready to pick up.
Ooh, and finds a cross up there. Perfect coming out from Surging Storm. Definitely has enough in the tank to get that S1 super off.
Yeah, I think ours done. Yup.
Oh, yeah, that actually kills.
Yeah. Surging Storm and Sneak looking better and better every single game they play together.
I know. Looking like the perfect duo coming out here right now. Really trying to take some names, as Serket has got to, okay, just going a little bit out of the set. Sneak's trying to maybe recollect themselves right now.
Memory leak, I gotta restart. Yeah, that is a unfortunate problem with the game. But honestly, kind of the only one. The game is still in early access. I have 1000% confidence that is something they are going to fix. And then I don't think I'm going to have any complaints with the game at that point.
No, this game has been doing pretty well and just answering a lot of the inquiries and the problems that players are having. So kudos to the developers over at Riot Games on there. Shout outs to you. As the memory leak hopefully isn't going to be too long of a problem. It's definitely going to get fixed, but at this time we just don't know when.
Yeah, that's true. But game boots up pretty quickly, so we shouldn't be waiting too long before we get back into it. And Serket maybe using this time trying to think about what options you're going to need to choose to beat this so far looking unstoppable duo.
Looking like a very unstoppable duo right now, really just putting up so much pressure when they need to. And now once Sneak is going to be able to get back in there, I imagine the same thing is going to keep happening, leaving Surcat in a really rough spot. But Surcat has been getting some good moments, at least in the first game that we saw, especially being able to combo consistently off of the Ahri and Yasuo, just going back and forth with each other. Mainly, though, using Ahri's Spirit Rush assist in order to constantly get in.
Yeah. Yeah, because Yasuo with that JS1 into Spirit Rush, it covers so much space, pretty much the whole screen. And then you tag into Ahri, we're back into it.
Yeah, just gonna be getting right
Oh,
back.
this is a replay, sorry.
It's a replay.
That's my apologies.
You're all good, man. You're all good. But yeah, just seeing.
Yeah, we've got the free plays here. Surging Storm, the big combo.
Such a good combo. It's honestly such a good Alame coming out there.
I don't know. I like this stage. I don't know why I don't know what's really going on, but I like it.
You know, it's a cute little stage, especially as we're just seeing the players just kind of tear it up potentially right now. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, trying to dash in, seeing Vi coming out, trying to do a string, actually be able to keep themselves safe off of the blocked Vault Breaker.
Surcat, using that Yasuo cross up in the air.
Oh, nice get up attack.
Get up attack, and I think you're dead. Oh, Yasuo's gonna build, barely doesn't build super, but I double down. I think you're dead anyways. Barely alive. Never mind.
And they find one opening. It just gets broken though, and you just get chipped out into death. All that's left is Sneak to try to make a run back to keep you alive in these winter finals. Going to be tagging into the Vi, into the one-girl wrecking crew though, and that's it.
Yup, that command threat is so scary. You're just because Vi, she has the overhead, but what you're really looking for is strike or throw. And Vi is so good at enforcing that game plan.
Oh, yeah, especially going in there with that JH yet again. Going to be able to put you back down on the ground. Maybe trying to find that 2L. Trying to go in with the jab off of footwork. Set up for Yasuo perfectly as they just got a block, but they got hit.
Dan Surcat did a good job of trying to cover that push block with the Yasuo assist because it moved so far forward, but Surgeons don't got the hit anyways. And Surcat's fighting back. Looking almost like a different beast this game.
Yeah, maybe feels better going into Vi against this duo rather than Ahri. Feels like they're setting up for Yasuo even better. And the neutral shimmy going to be able to bait out the throws.
I don't know what happened. Maybe Surcat was playing through some crazy frame drops or something, but that restart, the character switch, everything seems to be working out.
Very well for them. Already putting Sneak in a rough spot. They're going to be able to find the opening though. Definitely going to be setting up for this S1 super. There we go, getting the full freeze, putting Yasuo back down on the ground, but they find another opening, and that should do it to tie up the score.
Yep. Sneak, knowing that combo was going to drop, trying to get the air throw, just a little too far away, and Surcat just getting that punish on the ground. Just running up, pulling up. But we're just back into it. Game 3. Sneak with a great hit with that Echo cross-up button. Another one? Yeah, you're going to have to break. Vi was a dead character if you didn't break there.
Nice block in the back, dashing Vi though, trying to run in, going to be able to find an anti-air with that 5L, going to be comboing perfectly, not going to be spending any bar right now, but it's fine. You get Yasuo in there just to get hit.
Oh, tag right before you got clipped by the Time Winder.
Ooh, and setting up that S2 in the middle of the stage, interesting choice that's still putting the defense on.
Yeah, I think because it still stops you from getting out of the corner, because if you try to get out of the corner, you jump straight into Lowry's super.
Ooh, nice counter though, going to be coming out, setting up perfectly for Relentless Force. Jump in into Yasuo, getting able to get a block string up there and find you off the air dash.
Yeah, and then unfortunate drop because that was a dead Echo. And Sneak, very good getting away.
Leaving Circuit in really rough spot. Yasuo going to be taken out. All that's left is a low health Vi. They can run it back if they know the loops, but the loops might not happen this time. Maybe though.
Oh, and that's the happy birthday. That Echo's dead. And now you're just a Lowy. You can kill off the next hit if you're a Circuit.
Circuit just trying to play so patient right now, but you can't even block with how much health you have because if you do, you're taken out.
Yeah. Sneak with a great call on that Time Winder assist, Time Winder super assist.
There we go, jumping back, getting hit again. Break though, coming out, gonna be able to find another opening onto Echo.
Circuit has been on point with these anti-airs.
There we go, finding that 2L again, getting hit out. There we go, about a swing, trying to set up for the Time Winder. No, it's not happening this time. You get hit again.
Into the break. No players have break. Any hit you're taking, you're just taking.
Oh, wait a minute though. We get the Hyper Crater Maker out there coming out from Vi. Trying to play a little patient right now. Trying to jump in potentially. Oh, no. Happy birthday. Nope.
Happy birthday. He drops Circuit text forward. Is this... Can you kill with Yasuo?
No.
Barely doesn't. Goes for chip. I think catches Surging Storm trying to up back. Sneak again going to have to make this comeback.
There we go though, going to be setting up another Time Winder super, going to bat swing you up into the air again, set up perfectly with the after images to try to mix up, but that B&D is already well known, didn't really catch you lacking.
Sneak with a great anti-air. Unfortunate drop, now you're eating Vi pressure.
Back dash, gonna try to set up the wind wall. Gonna get thrown for your troubles though. Another Time Winder coming out. Gotta be careful right now if you're Circuit and gonna be able to find an opening off of Vi into the Hyper Crater Maker. Seal the deal.
Double down into Yasuo. Circuit fighting their way back. And now it is set point for both teams. About to say both players. There's 3 players. There's a duo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's first to 3 because when it's my apologies.
Alright, trying to set up that Time Winder. Wind wall coming out though. Perfect setup. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Almost got that pickup off of that wind wall S2, but getting the hit anyways. Stringing them up until the ground, going for mix-ups. Surging Storm blocking it all out into the 2M. Circuit with the burst, keeping this pressure going. Surging Storm again, just pressing, finding their way out of there.
Boom. There we go, trying to find that 5M again. Gotta get opened up at the Vault Breaker though. Trying to back up, and there we go. Finds the opening on Echo. Echo gonna be escaping though, as Alawi's the one on point. As Vi, you know, they try to find that 2L. Such a good combo starter, but couldn't find it this time.
Going for that frame trap. Killing the Alawi. Circuit is looking like they are in a great spot.
Oh, nice. And finding the Time Winder coming out, though. Going to be seeing Sneak going in yet again. Going to be tagging Alawi in only to get hit hard. And now you're getting hit hard if you're Echo. Have to jump in yet again on Circuit to set up your Time Winder super.
I wonder if we spend Time Winder again? No. We're just letting him air tech out. Finds a happy birthday. Are they dead?
Potentially? Yeah, no, that's death. No, you roll out of it! You text! Ooh, wait a minute, okay. No, but Vi finds it! No, the Fury finds their escape! Oh, what Wrecking Crew!
Into the command grab! Do you survive because of Fury? You do!
Oh, you're still alive! Oh, you catch that! Oh my goodness! Yeah, break out of it! Vi, you gotta hold! No!
Sneak, knowing can't let Vi heal too much. You've got to make this comeback. You only have 11 seconds.
11 seconds left on the clock, too, so divisive, and one throw going to do it to keep Sneak and Surging Storm in the lead.
Sneak with an unbelievable comeback, and then with the bravery and the courage to do run-up throw from so far away.
Nice, and now setting up yet again with another Time Winder Super, already putting Serket in a really rough situation, jumping out only to get hit again.
Serket, I don't think any of these command grabs have been jumped or tech. Serket has just 100% hit rate on these. They know you are going to block.
Nice, so break coming out, trying to just rush in there, trying to get back out with the footwork, but gets caught into another Time Winder situation. Actually, no, we're going to be jumping up, trying to set up when you're down, but no, we don't get it.
Yeah, then Serket finding the way up, putting themselves back in the corner. This is really rough.
Nice, jabbing the light, only getting broken out there. If there was no break, that could have been a really rough combo.
You might have been dead. That was maybe a break that saved Sneak's life. Oh no. Oh, we're just hacking forward. Serket squirming their way out of every bad situation they're in.
We're gonna tag Yasuo back in there though, but oh, we dropped on that. Tried to parry, but we mistimed it too. Your Yasuo's gone.
You can make this comeback. You might be able to build Fury, but not a good situation to be in. Off to a good start though. I didn't think that was gonna kill. You're in a great position now.
Alright. Still, it's pretty even situation. Anything can really happen here. But the ultimate coming through, yeah, there's gonna be Sneak and Surging Storm taking that round. You're just gonna have to say hi to the Kraken from above.
Yep. That gotta keep an eye on that meter. You can't be afraid to let it rip either.
Sometimes there's situations where it's like, you know off of the round reset, you're going to have your super meter reset. So sometimes you just got to let it rip.
Yep. Sneak and Surging Storm. Crazy pickup into the happy birthday. Serket having none of it.
Again, trying to rush in, trying to jump in a little bit. Going to be able to find it and find the break coming out. Wasn't able to block it for the bait. And now Surging Storm going to be able to set up some more mess.
Push you all the way to the corner. 2x assist. Tag into Echo. There's assist scale the combos for a drop. And then you get hit by Serket.
We still got a full health Alawi, so we still can hold here if we're Surging Storm. Serket trying to be a lot more careful though, getting push block, trying to jump in again, going to be able to find it off of the footwork, definitely getting Hyper Crater Maker off here.
Yeah, and now you're close to the corner. Ooh, that was strange situation, strange pickup, but Serket going to bring it. Yup, that's the round.
Gonna get another round off and bring it to a potential 2-2 situation if we're gonna be able to get the win for Serket.
Potential game 5. Serket still making good use of that Yasuo JS1 into assist. Sneak getting wise to it though, did block it.
He's going to keep setting up. The break, though, going to be coming out. We got our Time Winder up there. We're trying to go back and forth, shimmy a little bit. If we're Alawi, if we're Surging Storm, finds an opening in the air, slam to the ground, and yeah, pop that S2. We're in the corner. You already know what time it is.
Yep. Serket trying to parry. This is bad.
Break, though, coming out. Perfect time to use it for Serket to get those tentacles out, but there we go. Surging Storm literally just going to put you back in the same situation.
Yep, air to air into this. Ooh, goes for the other head, doesn't get the pickup, and Serket's just gonna back tech. I thought Serket was gonna take it easy. No, we are going in there.
Going in there, going to be able to set up that Hyper Crater Maker perfectly. You get push blocked, and you get Happy Birthday in the worst possible moment for a 2x KO to secure the winners finals for Sneak and Surging Storm.
That is actually textbook for Sneak and Surging Storm. You're playing a duo, you're in winners finals, and you get to grands with a 2x KO? Couldn't be any better.
Yeah, no notes. No notes. They got that grands finals. They got those grand finals.
Yeah, and then Serket going to be playing the winner of our next set, just Icebound and Chocolatomica.
Icebound and Chocolatomica now, both of them having to face, actually, both of them facing and losing against Surging Storm and Sneak in the winners brackets. We saw both of their matches, so they both are trying to get that revenge set against the duo because, you know, they got put in there by them.
Yeah, they both want their revenge, and who knows, maybe one of them's gonna get it, but Surging Storm and Sneak and See, again, just looking so good, so in tune with each other. They know what the other's gonna do. They're finishing each other's sentences. Everything's clicking. Everything's working out for them.
And has fun. You know, if you support your locals enough, you get that.
Yeah. Because the local just grows. People go. It's fun. Then more people go and have fun. But we're getting straight into it. Chocolatomica versus Icebound.
Seeing Ari and Yasuo coming out against Vi and Darius, already trying to set up an Ari combo, not going to be able to get it. Insert a little bit by this double down actually coming out, but able to get the throw.
Yeah, and we're going to get this. I wonder what the setup here. Oh, fortunate drop. That combo was going to be cool.
Oh, and perfect break coming out there from Chocolatomica. Actually, no, from Icebound there. Oh, perfect parry though from Chocolatomica. Going to be able to make some crazy mess now.
Yeah, you're going to be able to get corner with, I believe, we're going to go for the down S1. Oh no, we're tagging into Yasuo for extra damage.
Yeah, and then tagging back into Ari for the Hyper Spirit Rush. Going to be able to get so much damage, end it off with a throw.
Now you are in the corner, which is a little rough, but Icebound has a long way to go.
They got to get so much if they want to get the win in this round, trying to find any poke. But the thing about Vi is poking skill actually going to be able to do super effectively off the 2L, getting some electric loops in there, going to be able to get the ground bounce, sending back down on the ground. Can we see the Hyper Crater Maker coming out? Yes, we can.
Yeah, good super assist call on the Darius, add in some extra damage, get that bleed. Force that first. Oh! I did not know how that interaction was going to go. Ari got smoked. Ari is so dead. And it looks like Yasuo is too.
The vibe might have just brought it completely back. It just has to do a little bit more for Icebound and finds it for a 2x KO. That was qualified as that. Oh my goodness. Icebound's vibe is a little too clean.
Yeah. I saw the disparity in the health. And I will be honest, I didn't believe it. I have changed my mind.
I was not familiar with your game, but now I am. Especially as Darius is still going to be cooking up. We don't even need the Vi right now.
Nope. Chocolatomica getting brave on the defense. Wake up throw.
Yeah, wake up throw. Now going to be getting in the Yasuo, getting broken out. Vi going to be coming in, only to get hit on trying to jump in. Footwork just going to be getting a throw break out here. Can we find our opening right now? No, just getting crossed up a little bit in the air by Yasuo.
Yeah. And then do we do stance light? No, we should go for the wind wall Oki.
Okay, I see.
Nice 2H from Chocolatomica.
He's going to be able to set up that fireball going all across the scene. And one more poke just going to mean Vi is out this time around. All that's left is Icebound's Darius.
Well, Icebound made a similar comeback with Vi. Can they do it with Darius? It looks like the answer is no. At least not this time.
No, not going to happen this time. It's going to be Chocolatomica going to be able to take that round as Icebound is going once again in with the Darius, only to get perfect parried.
Yeah, with that hook, it's important to parry it before the hook because otherwise you're eating overhead or throw or even just bleed, and none of those are good things.
Oh, there we go, going for the Spirit Rush. Not going to be able to find it, though. Has to put up a wind wall and try to poke in from the skies.
The super just too short to reach.
Okay, back it up a little bit. Finding the poke. Finding a little bit of a pincer situation. Darius, can you try to run back in there to make another poke happen, especially with these guards going back?
Just jumping in. This is going to be a lot of damage on Ari.
Especially with the bleed in effect right now. You do not want to be in this situation if you're Chocolatomica, especially since off that OTG situation with the Crater Maker into the Hyper Crater Maker, you already know the Headless is coming out too.
Yeah, and you need to squirm your way out because otherwise... Oh my goodness. Icebound with the delay on the S2 to catch out Chocolatomica's parry to kill the Ari. That was so smart.
Nice, being able to jump in again, having to play so patiently, trying to poke and trying to, there we go, crossing up by jumping. Nice work.
Your Yasuo, you're pretty fast. Not going to overextend and force your way to do something with the Fury. Extremely even game now.
Nice, gonna be able to get in. Oh, catching on the back though with that 2M, and there we go. Gonna be able to fly you into the sky, slam you onto the ground, get another Hyper Crater Maker out there, and there we go.
Unfortunate. Icebound goes for the good, gets jumped. Chocolatomica then couldn't decide whether to jump the throw or tech the throw. Gets the air throw. Then falls to Icebound for game 1.
Icebound going to be in the lead right now. Definitely feeling good off of both of those wins. Chocolatomica has to find a way to just ground themselves right now, especially as Icebound is just taking advantage of a lot of the situations they're putting themselves in. But it looks like Chocolatomica starting off pretty strong, throw you back into the corner.
Yeah. Chocolatomica has been so consistent at punishing tech rolls. When you try to tech roll out of the corner, Chocolatomica's like, no, get back there.
Such a good mastery on that, but looks like Icebound is also the master of just being able to get those throw situations in the first place. Going to be able to get another Hyper Crater Maker off into the Headless, putting so much damage on Chocolatomica already.
But Chocolatomica just going to run under, put Icebound in the corner to kill Darius.
Alright, going to be able to take Darius out. All that's left is that Vi. We've seen the situation though from before with a lot less health. We could try to come back out of this situation again, but so much block string pressure trying to get put up by Chocolatomica, and now it's working.
Yeah, this is a huge combo. It is a happy birthday. Doesn't matter because Darius is dead. Gonna find that second hit with the air dash down heavy. This is gonna be dead.
This is going to run you out after a 22-hit combo. Going to be Chocolatomica able to take that round, making a statement against Icebound, saying it's not going to be as easy as you might think. You're going to have to really work for it now. We're raged up.
Yeah, you made that comeback one time, not again.
Not happening again, especially as this pincer situation just going to continue until Icebound finally builds up the break, spending it to go back into Vi.
But if you're Chocolatomica, you love the situation you're in. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. This is very scary.
Get out of it though, and there we go, able to set up perfectly for Ari to get an air combo started up and put Vi in very low health. Yep, there we go, getting our S1 super. Just gonna be running around like crazy into Hyper Spirit Rush, finish you off.
I thought Chocolatomica was gonna have to double down to Yasuo. That was a lot of damage.
Sometimes you don't get to.
True.
All that's left is Darius. Has to find a way in though against this pesky Yasuo. Gonna be able to bring you back in for a throw into the S1 to grab you and slam you down.
Putting this pressure on, keeping you in the corner. Chocolatomica just fighting constantly.
Yes.
Getting that game too.
Yes, congratulations on being able to take that. Now, going to be a 1-1 situation. Of course, we're back to a first to two setting as it is only the semifinals and the losers bracket.
Yep.
So we're going to be seeing in the next game who's going to be able to take it all.
Yeah, Chocolatomica off to a quick start with this Yasuo versus Darius.
Nice, going to be running in with Yasuo, trying to set up with the Ari assist. Going to be able to just tag into it, only to get launched into Headless.
Yeah, tries to go for that pressure reset with the down S2. Icebound having none of it.
There we go, going in once again with that Hyper Spirit Rush, and a few more hits just going to seal Darius off.
How did Chonga Tonka end up at the corner? I'm so confused. That was crazy. What? That was nuts.
I mean, they're not there anymore. They're actually getting happy birthday right now
Yep.
after those denting blows and into the Hyper Crater Maker.
Ooh, Ari took so much damage. Oh, Icebound believes in
Now
this comeback.
They pop the Fury here and now. They know they can take it, but not if they're going to get launched.
Oh,
Nice, and then Tag Launcher. Okay, that was some pretty sick juggling.
that was stylish.
Oh?
Maybe if you dash, you get there. I didn't know.
I
Good
was
block
trying
on
to
the
bait out,
overhead.
but it was just a little too early. Yeah.
And Chonga Tonka gonna be on set point.
Gotta be feeling good about the set point, especially because Ari's already rushing in off the assist. Gonna set up perfectly to put Darius into the corner. Just gonna wait to pop that Hyper Spirit Rush if they want to use it here. Oh, doesn't get the Oki, but gets the throw off to keep you in the corner.
Yeah. Icebound's Darius is going to be a dead Darius.
All that's left is that Vi yet again to try to make a difference, trying to jump in and finds the standing light.
Yeah. She suspend, super, force the situation.
Nice, gonna be thrown back into the corner. Again, Street Fighter 6 throw loops coming out here into the pokes.
Are you dead? Chonga Tonka's had these crazy combos. Not if you drop them.
I know we can't kill you if we drop you, but oh, with that slump, we might just do it. No! Oh, yep, there we go. We might just, yeah, there we
That
go,
was
there we
a
go.
great save with Chonga Tonka to go into that Ari super, because that Yasuo super is very punishable. That Ari super, not so much.
Especially if it was able to be enough to take the Vi out and secure a 2-1 situation for Chocolate Atomica to move on to losers finals.
Yep.
Played very, very well there, Chocolate Atomica. Used a lot of pretty similar openings, especially later into the set, you know, just trying to use Ari's Spirit Rush assist off the bat and using some of those long-range command normals to really make sure they get in there to set up.
But it was just into a winner's final. First to 3. Chonga Tonka, Circuit.
Already though, Circuit getting thrown a little bit. Chocolate Atomica really rushing in against them right now. Who tried to set up the fireball, was able to off the J2H.
No double down. Just trying to keep it simple. Save the meter. For that mix-up is so nasty. But Yasuo jump light into down heavy. Forced Circuit to burst, and Circuit's dead. Oh, unfortunate drop. Weird drop. I think that was tag launcher.
Unfortunate there, but you know it's fine. Chocolate Atomica is still keeping themselves alive, setting up full screen with the wind wall, trying to set up some mines to be able to really keep you at bay. This Vi really just needs to rush in. They can't really play at that long range.
Yeah, but Circuit getting this parry.
Not going to be able to set up with the OTG situation, but it's fine. We got our Yasuo win there.
Level 1 into Hyper Crater Maker.
Perfect coming out there. Now maybe trying to wait it out and finds it with the footwork jab.
It's so good at controlling space. She can just pull up whenever she wants.
Such a good opening, such a good neutral tool, but just finds the regular light to be able to get a perfect combo off here, bring you back down to the ground, and yeah, setting up with the Hyper Crater Maker.
That was a crazy with punish on the throw. I did not think Circuit was going to be ready there.
Oh, but they were. Oh, tagging though into Yasuo, really trying to seal the deal on Chocolate Atomica here, but they're going to be able to try to jump in with JH, but no, you're stuck in the corner.
Still going to find the hit. Circuit's going to take the first round.
Really able to run it back. Once the Yasuo is gone, we were really able to keep Ari right where we wanted them. Now though, Circuit trying to play a little bit more patient with the wind wall and paying the price with a happy birthday.
Actually, because you don't have burst yet, you took so much damage on both your characters.
You gotta play really careful now, especially with Vi. Cannot run into any of these fireballs or any setup that Ari wants to play out here. Actually, she's gonna be tagging perfectly into Yasuo. Setup, no, actually not gonna be going for the stance out or super. Oh, but gets a happy birthday for a second.
Yeah, and then the Vi assist into tag. That is so hard to deal with because the Vi lariat, little slow startup. Once she gets going, she moves across the screen so fast.
Here we go, just trying to play it safe, trying to dash in. No, but that was perfect setup to get a happy birthday for a split second. Serket gotta play super careful if they don't want that to keep happening.
To find this hit, and I think if you double down, believe they're dead. No, we don't double down. But gonna find the hit anyways. Chocolate Atomica forced to make a comeback with Yasuo.
I mean, Yasuo is a character that can definitely come back, but not when you get parried out by Vi. Not going to get punished for it, though. Able to get baited out by the footwork Hyper Crater Maker to do some insane damage.
And then we're just going to go with a simple overhead back to basics.
Back to the simplicities of it to put a game on the board for Serket.
We're just going straight into it.
Straight into another one. There we go. Just going to be doing an OTT situation again. Hyper Crater Maker coming out here.
That Ari assist covering you, it's like a big shield.
Nice Yasuo assist though, really able to just travel to the opponent, really make them guess. A little mirror situation there, both of them going for the same buttons. It happens sometimes.
It does happen, it does happen. I'm always a fan in the mirror match when that happens. It's like, oh yep, we had the same idea. Fair enough.
Looks like, you know, the differences in the team are starting to come out though with this crazy Ari combo coming out. You know, seal the deal with the standard 2S. There we go, trying to make something happen, but no!
Chocolate Atomica keeping the pressure up. Ooh, goes for the Yasuo. JS1 into assist. Oh, goes for the S2 a little too far. Chocolate Atomica finding the hit again.
Boom, boom, slam you on the ground, popping the S2 super into the Hyper Spirit Rush. Definitely going to be a knockout as Vi is all that Serket has left to try to make a run back.
It's true. Does find the hit.
Tried to find another one, no.
Push block.
And just being zoned out a little bit too much there by that long sword. Going to be able to get a point on the board for Chocolate Atomica.
Gonna find very, very quick hit with Vi assist into tag. Keep the corner pressure up. Chocolate Atomica's been making a good use of these push blocks, but it doesn't matter if you just get anti-aired.
Serket trying to play careful yet again, trying to find those pokes. Vi going to be coming in there, but just going to get parried.
That's such a risky parry, but it works out.
Trying to jump in against Yasuo now, trying to zoom them out a little bit. Yasuo going to be coming in, trying to seal the deal. Break though coming out. S2 not going to be able to hit, just gets dashed away from, but perfect setup for Ari to punish that.
Yeah, I think Chocolate Atomica was just trying to make something happen. Knew that Ari was out. Tag, keep it safe.
Now tried to play it safe once again against Serket. Going to be able to make them pay the price on that again off the wake-up roll.
Chocolate Atomica haven't always punished it, always ready to make you block at the very least.
All that's left is Serket's Yasuo and a very rough lead that Chocolate Atomica has. And it's going to keep getting further and further as this combo keeps going.
I think you might be dead into level 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure you
think
can be
you're
done
not.
with this.
Oh,
Give me your heart. Yeah, just going to be
There it
taking you out.
and bring it back to 1-1.
Nice job there. Just going to be having to get your drinks another day, Yasuo. But it's fine because we still, you know, we're still in a 1-1 situation. We can try to make the run back right now if we choose.
Yeah. Circuit has been finding the first hit almost every single time.
Nice. Again, trying to jab, but still getting hit out for it. And once again, Chocolate Atomica has stuck you in the corner.
Yeah, Chocolate Atomica, good use of these push blocks to make you whiff throw from so far away, and then just a free punish.
There we go. Break gonna be coming out, trying to jump in the throw. Not gonna be successful, as you're just gonna be trying to rush in with the Hyper Spirit Rush.
Yeah, a little too far away to get any kind of pickup, but pushes you all the way to the corner.
He's gonna be able to set up that Hyper Crater Maker yet again, coming out from Circuit. He's gonna be having to try to run in. Chocolate Atomica trying to hold it down, but not gonna happen this time.
Circuit gonna get that happy birthday, find a little bit of damage on Ari, and then take down the Yasuo.
Nice, finding that fireball though, gonna slam you back down on the ground, push block you away, but it's not gonna keep Ari off of you for long, Circuit, as Chocolate Atomica is already back in there, launching you into the air yet again, slam you on the ground, but not gonna be able to complete the job.
No, but you're not in the worst position if you're Chocolate Atomica.
Oh, you're still in him.
Maybe I should stop saying you're not in such a bad situation, because it seems like every single time I say that, they instantly get put into bad situations.
So close between these two right now. The health is getting a lot more even, and you already see it in Chocolate Atomica's gameplay, finding the perfect moment for that JH, but playing a lot more safe.
Yeah, and this is just so scary. Ari is so good. Oh, you believe in the comeback?
Oh, the comeback's not going to be happening though. Fro going to seal the deal on you this time round.
And then this is rough for Circuit. You just spent break. You believed in the Fury. It didn't work out. Chunk goes up around with break on the table.
Boom, boom with the JH. Gonna continue your pressure into the corner. Stand you back up. You got the slump. Limit strike gonna be coming out on Circuit.
It's the whiff punish. Circuit trying to mash out. Getting clipped by this Ari medium.
It's gonna be down the ground. Popping that S2 super and already gonna be taking you out.
Circuit just trying to get in instantly.
Boom, 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 boom. So we back down on the ground, and once again another S1 super going to try to get some crazy mess on you into a ground bound situation.
Oh, I thought we were spending. Oh, go for Chip?
Chip not gonna do it though. Oh no, you're not gonna be able to punish off that. You're having to force your break now. Might as well.
Circuit, important jump over that super. Going to get clipped by that Yasuo medium. Chocolate Atomica is gonna get that second game up.
Yeah, second game up right now. 2-1 situation, trying to get the full win now. 3-1 against Circuit. But already Circuit having a strong start, being able to set up perfectly for Hyper Crater Maker.
Yeah, Circuit has been getting a lot of really strong starts, but then Chocolate Atomica has been doing such a good job in slowing it down, not getting overwhelmed or flustered, and then bringing it back anyway.
Bringing it back so strong. Going to be able, though, to try to make the run back. Circuit going to be able to find another opening against Chocolate Atomica. Going to be able to slam you onto the wall and find that bread and butter yet again.
And then Yasuo just gets to string you up, do 10 mix-ups, goes for the parry, and going to get clipped. Oh, with the burst bait!
Ooh, and there we go. Going to be setting up perfectly Crater Maker for OTG into Hyper Crater Maker. Chocolate Atomica, you're really getting drowned out right now, especially with Yasuo trying to come in again, trying to charge up the uppercut. What are we going to do?
Push block doesn't get the combo after. Chocolate Atomica's been really using these push blocks well, but didn't work out that time.
Oh, and there we go. Found another one. Chocolate Atomica, you got Yasuo, but it's a very low health Yasuo. What are you going to do? Die.
Get hit, yeah.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna die.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get a crazy comeback. Sometimes it can
Sometimes you
happen
gotta take it like a champ, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay though, it's okay. We're gonna be able to make the run back, especially since we have a really good block situation going on, constantly putting that block state onto Circuit, putting them into the corner. But Vi again just finds 1-2L and they run away with it.
Yup. And the Vi has so much corner carry. It doesn't matter where she hits you from, you're getting put in the corner.
Oh, perfect parry. That's the thing though. A lot of Vi special move timings are pretty predictable, so those parries are definitely going to be coming out a lot more if we need more matches.
That's true, that's true. Then that's when the Vi throws in the command grab, and then you think, why did I even bother to parry? I'm getting thrown.
True. There we go. Stomp with the stance L, able to find it. Okay, stance M trying to clutch up right now into Yasuo.
Oh, and Circuit so ready to tech the command grab that just so crazy.
Now we got a little Yasuo mirror here going on, and Chocolate Atomica gonna have to take the L on that one as we move on to a Game 5 situation.
Yeah, both players saying my Yasuo is gonna be the one to take this.
Kind of fighting on who's the better Yasuo right now. I've seen that so much in brackets.
Very, very popular character. Very cool character. Very good character.
I've seen top 4s where it's just all Yasuo somehow. Ooh, nice bait on the get up, but you just get broken from that. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but you'll take that, you know? You still have the corner advantage. Never mind. But you did take away break, which is a good position at the end.
That's still good if you're Chocolate Atomica, because that gives, if you're able to get advantage, it gives them a lot less to work with, but you're getting thrown into the corner if you're Circuit, going to be able to get a full combo off. Nice job there.
Goes for the mix. Circuit's blocking it out, but the Fi's just been getting smoked this whole time.
There we go. Pop off the S2 super. All that's left is a low health Vi for Circuit. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world.
Welcome to the real world.
Literally just got born only to take a hydrogen bomb. I'm so sorry.
But if we're being honest, even though Yasuo might be a hydrogen bomb, Vi's not really a coughing baby. Yeah?
No.
Vi has some crazy stuff on her own.
You can't really do it though if they're continuing to get put into the corner, especially with that break. A little bit more of an aggressive break to make sure that Circuit stays in the corner. Has to take this S1 super from Ari into the Hyper Spirit Rush, tag into Yasuo. That's a dead Yasuo.
I saw the super. I saw the tag. And I thought, okay, so this is going to be the stance into heavy combo. I wasn't expecting the health bar to disintegrate like that.
Sometimes it disintegrates like that though, and the Vi is going to be the last stance that Circuit has in order to continue to the grand finals, trying to just rush in right now, getting a little pincered, but able to find the conversion off of the light. Hyper Crater Maker, do your work.
To Chocolate Atomica, one throw could kill the Yasuo, but Circuit going to get hit. I think you're dead if Chocolate Atomica's got these combos.
Yeah, they do.
Keep it simple.
You already know.
Don't go crazy with the Ari combo super. Keep it simple. Level 1 into Yasuo level 1. Circuit can be taken down by Chocolate Atomica, which is going to be moving on to Grand Finals.
Yep, going to be moving on to the grand finals now to try to take revenge against the duo of Surging Storm and Sneak. Both of them having such a good match here, as you can see on these replays. Both of them going back and forth against each other, finding strong openings. But in the end, it was just the amount of just being able to get so many safe pokes on the side of Chocolate Atomica. Ari and Yasuo able to work with each other so well.
Yeah, Chocolate Atomica has got this team synergy down pat. They know exactly what they need to be doing. Go crazy with Yasuo, bide your time, find the space that you need with Ari. Get the hit, and then do whatever you want.
Yes. So great job coming out there. Maybe seeing a reset, maybe seeing it go all the way. We're just going to have to find out.
We're off to a very, very quick start. Sneak just jumping in with the Echo.
Ooh, and then Wake Up Throw setting up for another Time Winder and poking through it.
Chocolate Atomica is not going down quietly, though. Getting a hit with Ari, baiting the get-up attack.
Having to force out that break and going to be able to find a low on this Alawi setup. No, not perfectly into Yasuo, but at least he got the Yasuo out there to try to make something happen, but it's not today.
Nope, that Yasuo is gone.
Gonna get taken out now. Chocolate Atomica trying to poke, doing pretty successfully. Now trying to find something else. The defense game, though, pretty strong on Sneak.
Yeah, Chocolate Atomica did find that cross-up overhead hit, but didn't get the combo off of it. Going to just chip out Echo anyways. Do a little damage on Alawi, too.
Finding a little damage on Alawi, gotta feel good about that. Able to find a low, pretty good on that. And you know, we're gonna be able to get some nice tentacle stuff in there. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And then this time we're just going damage. We've got the meter, might as well spend it.
Yeah, might as well just go for the full ultimate. Just pay a visit to that Kraken and put you on some extremely low health. Finish you off.
That was so mean. They just did jump over, Sneak ready with the assist for the crossover.
I'm trying to set up the Time Winder immediately, only to get Wind Wall. You dash over the Wind Wall, and now it's perfect setup for Sneak and Surging Storm to force a break.
Yeah. Sneak again, doing the jump over pump fake with these replays.
Boom, boom, slam you down on the ground, boom, boom, and there we go. Tag launcher going to do it again, and here comes that tentacle quiz. What are you doing if you're Ari? Nope.
Yep, because even if you try to parry those, Alawi can just do a low, and you've got to parry that one too. It's so rough.
So much on screen you gotta pay attention for, especially since Alawi is setting up with these tentacles again. Perfect set play coming out here. Put you back down onto the ground. Another tentacle quiz situation in the corner.
Yep. Are you just going to block it out? Maybe you do.
There were 6 tentacles at one point.
Yeah, there were a lot of tentacles on the screen. Chocolate Atomica though, getting ahead in the Echo. Sneak squirming their way out to take game 1.
Nice job from Sneak there, going to be helping the duo get their first game on the board. Really trying to make sure that Chocolate Atomica cannot get this bracket reset. Having a few key moments, especially near the end of that second round, being able to hold pretty well off against the Alawi Echo pressure with the Yasuo, but in the end, not enough.
Huh? But even if you do fend off that super, you're still eating so much chip damage.
It's true, but now you're going to be able to tag back into Ari, and we're setting up perfectly into this corner.
Oh, yeah. And then we take the projectile into mix-up. Oh, I don't know what side that hit on. That was very scary.
It was. That just means we're going to tag into allowing, allow Echo to heal a little bit, especially since we're starting to get our tentacles set up, but we just get poked out with the 5M.
Yeah. Surging Storm really enjoying this jumping over into Alawi down heavy in the air, but not always working out.
And this time around, it's just going to be Surging Storm getting taken out. All that's left going to be Sneak trying to rush in and see what they can do.
They can do so far is quick little Echo combo. Unfortunate drop. Gets the hit anyways. Gonna kill this Ari.
Gonna take them out, but we're left with a Yasuo who is on Fury. They could try to pop it to really seal the deal, especially since we're just jumping into the air, but we're able to find our hit.
Get the break into the limit strike. Very important to hit that. Oh, that was so scary. I saw the Alawi super assist, and I saw Echo doing replays. I was terrified.
Terrified off of that, actually popping the Fury the last possible second. Another tentacle quiz situation coming out though. Push block not going to be saving you this time.
Yeah, I think got caught trying to move, maybe just out of the corner. Just got slapped by that tentacle.
Sometimes it really is just like that, especially as we're about to swing in our time winder. Not going to find it, actually just going to get air thrown into the corner, having to guess yet again against Chocolatomica. You guessed correctly though.
Yeah, Chocolatomica not letting Sneak get away with all of the replay shenanigans this time, just throwing them out of there.
Halo though, running in, break going to be coming out, throwing in that time wonder yet again. Alawi, what's your answer going to be? You're trying to play patient, but it's not happening.
Oh, do we get a side switch to corner? No!
Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Going to be able to get some more tentacles in there, go into the air, slam you onto the ground, and it's that tentacle quiz coming out yet again.
Oh, overhead? Oh, you're dead. Yasuo took so much damage too.
It's not the situation that Chocolatomica likes to be in, but it's fine. We got one little opening on there, and we can take this Alawi all the way to death. No, we drop our combo, but we got Fury yet again, and we find our poke.
Yeah, that Ari assist coming in clutch to take out that ladder.
Using it pretty far this time around, getting hit by the assist of the Hyper Spirit Rush. Just gonna means that Chocolatomica is taking that round.
Yeah, keeping it alive.
Keeping it alive. There we go. Gonna be able to force you in the corner again and jump in.
Baits that parry. Going to get quick little combo. Are we spending? Are we taking Oki? Nope, we're getting broken.
Gonna be getting broken, and there we go, put into the corner. Alawi gonna be boom, 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 slam you back down to the corner, and there we go, another super.
Assist to cover you, and you get frame trapped by just running up. This is a happy birthday. Are both characters dead? Oh, I think we're a little bit too high for that one, but Surging Storm gonna be taken out. Sneak running up, extremely brave. Has not a lot of health and is just, who needs playing safe? If I get the hit, I get the hit.
Yeah. Oh, nice, gonna be jumping in though, and that means a 1-1 situation now. Ooh. Okay.
All right, we've got quite a set on our hands so far.
Yeah, we got a 1-1 situation right now, and it's just going to keep going as we slam it down. Chocolatomica though, now starting to make sure they keep guessing, especially off this tentacle quiz.
Yeah, I mean it's so hard to deal with as the defender. If you're Alawi, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's so strong.
Oh.
And then, fortunate, a little too far to get that throw.
Nice, gonna be jumping in though. Break gonna be coming out, definitely canceling that S1 super. Not this time, buddy.
Good assist call on the Ari to keep the pressure up even after you get push blocked. Not letting you out of the corner either.
Trying to poke, gonna be able to run in there, finding another one, and boom. And as you can see there, Echo took a lot of damage too, so that just means that this is a rough situation yet again for Sneak and Surging Storm.
But Sneak's just gonna pull up with that Echo jump heavy. Do we have the burrito OS? We do not.
We can't wrap it up perfectly this time. We just let all the food fall out of the burrito. This time around, though, maybe try to make a difference, but you get hit immediately by the S1 Super.
Oof. Just a little bit too far from that corner for that Echo combo to work, but big assist call from Surging Storm. Into the tag, into this, into Super.
Ooh, and Yasuo just going to be punished by going back into the block situation. So many tentacles trying to find the opening, getting a little happy birthday, and at least securing that Yasuo is out.
Yeah, Surging Storm, not letting Chocolate tech out, getting the pickup afterwards.
Oh no, that went back into a block situation. Not good if you're Chocolatomica. Going to be another S1 Super coming out in order to seal that round off.
That did a lot of damage. I was surprised by that one.
Nice. There we go. Going to be seeing some tentacles coming out there. Echo going to try to find something, maybe something to work successfully.
Yeah. Sneak going in. Chocolatomica. Okay. Perfectly fine. Just waiting. Waiting for Sneak to rush in. Sneak doesn't matter. If rushing in doesn't work the first time or the second time, just do it the third time. And the third time, it worked out.
Nice. There we go. Ari going to be able to find something else with that. Yasuo going to be coming in. Boom, boom. Bring it down to the ground. Especially as... Oh, you get thrown! Nice job coming out there from Surging Storm.
Oh, Sneak with the assist call. Unfortunate drop. Going to get hit. There is a chance you're dead here. Oh, I drop it again, but it worked out.
Worked out. Now all that's left is Surging Storm with a little bit of a trade coming out there. A Hyper Spirit Rush just going to get blocked. Might be perfect setup for Yasuo. Just going to keep this block string successful. Find a poke. Not able to confirm. Not able to confirm off the other one, but at least we got a break.
Chocolate just going to find that little poke with Ari. Gonna go 2-1. The reset is looking realer and realer by the second.
Yes, it's looking more and more likely. Surging Storm and Sneak gotta do something in order to secure their win and not make sure a reset happens. They're already starting to go down that path, especially in 8 seconds, already starting up this rough tentacle quiz.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Yasuo ate so much damage in chip. Chocolate blocked it all out. Did not matter. They took so much damage.
Took so much damage there. And now seeing that tentacle coming out, break though happening. Going to be seeing what's happening with this time miner going off. Not going to be getting much. Just going to get thrown up to the air, back down to the ground, and tag launched into a Lowy.
It's time for the setup, and it's time to guess.
I'm not going to be guessing correctly. So much damage put on both of them, actually, as we find the Yasuo assist.
Yeah, Yasuo was not having a good time in the background there.
They were not. Both of them in the yellow right now, and now playing a bit of a full screen projectile game. Just raw Hyper Spirit Rush. Actually just going to get taken out for your troubles.
Yeah. Chankla needing to make a really big comeback. Gets the hit on Echo, gets some damage on a Lowy. It's looking pretty good.
Looking really good right now for Chocolatomica. If they can keep up this pressure, trying to find the jump in yet again for the cross up. Finds a throw, finds another one. That's Sneak out. That's one of the two.
Yeah. 1 down, 1 to go. With the assist, doesn't get the pickup, is going to find the hit. Quick confirm into super so that there's no fury. Surging Storm is barely alive.
Oh, and then getting chipped out by the Hyper Spirit Rush Super. It's just going to seal you in as we're now on reset point.
Yep. Chocolatomica off to a quick start.
Boom, boom, boom. Already putting Sneak into the corner, getting you up, standing you back down. Oh, but there we go. That break coming out yet again.
Surging Storm not wanting Sneak to deal with that Arioki.
And there we go. Popping another super, securing the hit on Echo. All that's left is Alawi to make sure the reset doesn't happen.
But Chankla is determined to make this reset happen.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Dead? Into level 3. Are you dead?
That is potential death. We're going to be... No, just popping the S1 super here, actually.
Everything into
Oh,
this,
yeah.
into Yasuo. Is that a perfect? Oh my goodness, it was.
Whew, perfect coming out too to secure the reset. Gotta definitely feel good about that if you're Chocolatamica now going to be able to even the playing field.
Yep, but the ask to win 6 games, it's a big ask. You've got 3 down, you still have 3 to go.
Still going to have 3 to go, but still, Chocolatamica has been proving pretty successful, able to cancel that S1 super with their own.
I think Chankla reacted to the Time Winder Sneak, trying to see if the Time Winder super would work. Did not work out.
Now he's going to be jumping in though against Surging Storm again. Going to be able to set up a pretty good bread and butter. Boom, boom, boom. Slam you down onto the ground. Stance L. Not going to find much more off of that though.
Yeah, Surging Storm just going to be pressing that Alawi medium. Oh, was ready? Chankla was ready for that pickup? That super seems so weird to pick up off of.
Ooh, he gets a tag launcher off that too. Drops it, but picks it right back up. Already taking out Surging Storm.
Accidentally puts themselves in the corner. Gets out of the corner though. Back in the corner.
Getting thrown. Got the Time Winder trying to set up. Playing so patient against this Ari right now. Yasuo's in there. We're trying to seal the deal. Oh, couldn't get it.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
Here we go. Wind wall protecting against so much right now. Can it be enough though?
What a parry! That might have saved you the round. Gets an accidental parry. Doesn't matter. We're jumping in. We're getting the hit anyways. And then we're finishing it off. Good confirming a super so that Sneak couldn't break if they wanted to.
Yeah, wasn't going to be able to pop that Fury there. And because of that, Chocolatamica going to be going up in the rounds right now. Trying to jump in already. Going to get punished a little bit by Sneak. And Surging Storm already running in for a ground bounce.
Yup. Surging Storm using the Alawi setup to get that overhead off. Get a little mix. Get Surging Storm set up for this super. Oh! That, you can just do that? That just worked? Maybe that's the answer.
The answer is Yasuo. I don't like that.
the answer was on character select screen the whole time. Who knew?
We never knew, but now we do. Ari, though, going to be the last one standing for Chocolatamica. Already taking so much damage. You're stuck in the corner, and Sneak is trying to put it up to you again, but you get them in the corner. Okay.
Get one throw off. Big whiff on the S2, and they're gonna be dead. Yeah. Don't spend Fury here because that is a crazy comeback to make.
Yeah, Chocolatamica looked at the health difference and just said, you know what? I'm got it on the next round. I'm going to be fine. And ooh, already spending your bars off the whiff. You're able to get Ari's S1 in there, but still already rough situation.
Yeah, the delay cancel saving Chocolate from eating a big punish, but you don't have access to parry, which is a really strong defensive mechanic in this game.
Go trying to run in yet again, trying to poke out. We got Sneak stuck in the corner alongside Surging Storm. Surging Storm, what are you going to do? Try to get out, especially as the combos are already just going to be laid up on you. You try to roll out, you get thrown into the wind wall, but get up gets you out.
And then you get put right back in the corner into death.
Alright, Echo, what are you going to do? You're getting thrown immediately off the bat. You try to find an opening, you get it into the Time Winder S1 Super, about to swing you away!
And then this unlucky, unfortunate drop saves it because that super is broken and just safe. Do anything wrong, cancel into that super.
Oh, tried to parry, tried to guess what was going to happen next, but Ari just going to be taken out off the punish, find another poke, and now Yasuo is finally spending that fury. Such little health on Sneak, but they're going the full distance, going to be able to set up most likely for another Time Winder situation.
Yeah. Do you spend everything? No, you do not. You're dead! You're dead!
Yeah, you're just dead in that situation. So close, but in the end, Sneak just made a run back and now has the first game in the true finals.
Yep. But we did see Chankla didn't get off to the strongest start in grand finals. And in true finals, maybe that'll be the same thing.
Maybe this is still the same situation. We're just gonna have to wait and see, especially as Ari already going really crazy in this standard bread and butter that we've seen, kind of unique to Chunk Atomica. I haven't really seen other Ari players running that route, but
yeah,
it works out successfully.
Yeah, like the whiffed fireball into the charged heavy, it's very strange, but cool, and it works, so why not?
Yeah, hey, if it works, especially because that Echo is out.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Now the Alawi, only one that's left for Surging Storm and Sneak, getting hit on the wind wall, but it was a trade, so you're fine off that.
Yeah, didn't need. Yasuo solo mid is crazy. Gets to do single overhead into the triple overhead into the cross hug. No one's blocking everything.
No one can block everything, and because of that, that's going to be a round going to Chunk Atomica now.
Yep. Getting this quick hit on Echo, tagging into Ari to teabag? Hell no. Hell no. What?
Sometimes people do that.
You labbed the combo so that you could teabag mid combo to keep it going? That's crazy.
Nice rolling down, trying to set up a Time Winder, but you're not going to get it as you're taken out. Surging Storm, once again, the only one that's left on the side of the duo.
Yep. Earlier in the bracket, I feel like Sneak was the one that was having to make these comebacks. Right now, it's been a lot of Surging Storm.
Really been a lot of Surging Storm trying to come out, trying to set up this S2 situation yet again with all these tentacles. But again, Chunk Atomica just being able to escape pretty freely.
Yeah. Surging Storm.
Boom, 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 boom. Get you back into the corner, slam you down, set up with the fireball. You slump, so you already know you're getting S2'd.
Ooh, blocks the get up attack, doesn't get the punish. Surging Storm trying to mash, gets caught, and I think you're super dead.
Oh, yes, you are. Now going to be tying up the games 1-1.
Now, if you're Chankla, you're feeling good about yourself. You did your combo where you teabagged them 1,000 times. And then you take that game. You're feeling yourself like crazy. If you're Sneak and Surging Storm, you are trying. Obviously, you're trying not to lose. You're trying to win. But you're even more incentivized to win. Because it's like, someone does that to you, you don't want to take that, right? Doesn't feel good.
Absolutely not. You do not want to be taking some teabagging in a set right now. Surging Storm and Sneak, you got to make sure you clap back, but you keep getting thrown back into the corner, and now you're kind of worried about Chunk Atomica going to be able to set up.
Yep. Gonna get Wind Wall Oki. Very strong Oki. Very scary.
Nice, can be able to dash in. Surging Storm just having to block so much, and you got somebody right behind you. It's going to be Yasuo able to take Alawi out.
Surging Storm blocked for so long. Still wasn't long enough.
Sometimes it's just not long enough. You're able to get that jump in though, and yeah, that's going to be death.
With every round, Chonkla's going to feel stronger and stronger.
Nice. Trying to jump in. It takes so much. And nice. Going to be able to focus themselves on that parry. Oh, but wait. Sneak was right there waiting.
Sneak was waiting. Sneak was like, I know you're going to finish your combo.
That was just perfect weight on the assist bait there. Now trying to play so patient against somebody. There we go. Getting the break.
Getting these parries into the Alawi super. It's time.
Right. Trying to run in yet again. There we go. Going to be able to dash in. Sneak. Can we finish this off after the Time Winder super set up perfectly for the time freeze? This should be death.
Oh, you dropped the combo. You're getting hit. This is very bad.
Very bad, but hey, we get out of that combo. We just find literally one low. That was enough.
Yeah. Chonkla, I think, getting a little too excited to catch that tech roll.
Now Echo going to be taken out. Just Yasuo versus Alawi on the board. And Yasuo already trying to block against so much. We find an opening though.
We find an opening. Fury's on the tail for both characters. Surge Storm gets popped by Sneaks. Chonkla doing it right back. Are we going to play it safe? Are we going to wait out the Furies on both sides? No. We're running up hitting medium. Chonkla is dead.
Nice. Chonkla going to be taken out there, tying up the rounds 1-1.
Yep. Ooh. I think Sneak wasn't expecting Chonkla to get hit there, try to go for the throw. Didn't get punished for it though. Very, very nice. Get this Echo combo. Time Winder slow. Into the Alawi tag. Into the Alawi super. And it's time to guess for your life, Chonkla. Are you ready?
Are you ready to guess? Maybe not, since you got overheaded there, and after so much damage, your Yasuo is out. Can Ari try to clutch up against two full health champions for you?
Maybe.
Very well, maybe. Oh, we got Echo in the corner. Could be very good if we keep this fireball pressure up.
Chonkla doing a good job of not overextending, not going in, getting themselves killed, and it leads to them finding the hit.
Now going to be trying to find the fireball. There we go. Run again. Put it over. Boom, 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 boom.
Now, both characters probably going to have Fury by the end this round, which is a very scary prospect.
Yeah, both of them can be getting some crazy damage and already going to be able to cancel the Hyper Spirit Rush with your Fury, but still you're stuck in another combo. Chonkla Tamika really trying to take this game away from you, setting up yet again. We get the Wall Slum, going to be able to get the Limit Strike off, trying to get a mine in there, but you get up.
Get up attack. Surging Storm. Trying to string him up to the ground. Gets punished for it. Chonkla going to go up 2-1.
Chonkla Tamika going to be one game away from now being able to take the entire tournament for Iron Grid 4-quarter on the Cap 3.
Yep, maybe taking a little break. Just a little one, and then we get into it.
I am also so happy that we just used the player tags for these two, since I just noticed what their actual team name is. I don't think I can say that on stream.
You know, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
referencing a certain party on the bottom lane.
I see. But Chonkla gonna be fighting this duo. Gonna be almost killing one of them, hitting the burst of the other.
Yeah, no, we just really wanted that break coming off and already setting up into another crazy Ari combo, really just taking us to the wall here. If you're Surging Storm, you're a little bit worried, you know, you get that parry off the fireball, but you're still stuck.
Yeah, it's just relentless.
Relentless pressure, it's relentless mix, and you finally get hit off in the air. And if this continues, this could be a dead Surging Storm.
Very dead Surging Storm. Chankla just doing jump S1 into assist call. Always.
Has to be so careful, and they were, and now we are on potential tournament point for Chankla Tamika.
Yup. Chankla looking extremely strong.
Look at how much damage they were doing to Alawi there. Didn't even care about Echo, but now getting happy birthday off the Time Winder and still keeping the break in the back seat.
Yeah. Waited a while to use that break. Yasuo can heal up, but already took all that damage. Sneak getting a little too fancy with it. Chankla Tamika just throwing them out of it.
Throwing them out, now getting a bunch of damage on Alawi again, but again, that's just the assist bait. Echo is just waiting patiently to set up their Time Winder. Messed it up a little bit though on the timing, but jumps over the wind wall to take out Yasuo.
Using super jump to make it a little different from your normal jump, that was smart.
Really was. And now Time Winder's on the screen, and Alawi's going to be coming in, try to set up them tentacles, baby. Already got one in the corner, already opened you up. We got two in the corner, and if we continue this pressure, it's going to be a dead Ahri on the screen. Yep.
Very, very dead.
There we go. 1-1 in the rounds right now. Set point versus survival point.
Yeah, but if you can bring it to a game 5, then maybe you can't relax, actually.
No, you're not relaxing right now. You got no ways to get this Ahri off of you right now. You're just going to have to watch this combo like a cutscene.
Yep. Don't have to eat the fireball, Oki, but Yasuo's here, going to try to mix you up. Gets the happy birthday. This is really bad.
Definitely going to be sealing it off with the S2 Super. You're able to take out Echo, and that is a very discounted Surging Storm right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Chankla hasn't gotten hit. This is a potential perfect to take the tournament.
There we go.
Doesn't punish. That would have been crazy.
Trying to find something off the stance, able to get the air throw off, trying to run in, and there we go, the whiff throw, just going to secure it for Chankla Tamika on the perfect.
The Chankla Tamika had a perfect tournament run. In their own way, you know? You get knocked to losers, but you make it back, and then in grands, get off to a little slow start, you bring it back, reset. And then, I still cannot get over it. The teabag combo, insane. And then you take the tournament with a perfect. Chankla's making a statement. I'm better than everyone here.
Yeah, Chankla really was making a statement, really showing off the mastery they had both on some of those B&Bs coming out from both Yasuo and Ahri, but the ways they were able to just fluidly move around neutral, even when Ahri was down, using that Hyper Spirit Rush assist in order to really make sure Yasuo got in there in the behind and constantly going back and forth. You know, they weren't using freestyle, they were just using double down, but it really felt like freestyle sometimes with the way they were able to go back and forth.
Yeah, made a really good job using that tag launcher, using assist into tag, just constantly switching out the characters, getting that healing in. Very, very important in this game.
Yes, very, very important. And because of that, it's going to be Chankla Tamika. That's going to be your third quarter on the cab champion. You saw the teabag right there as they were waiting for Ahri to get back in for their S1 Super. So GG's to you.
Yeah, that is. I need to try to find a combo like that. If I'm really styling on someone, I need to find the equivalent with my team. There's got to be a way.
I already know that. Instead of going for my team, instead of going for the Hyper Crater Maker and then tag into Warwick to just spam DP to charge up Blood Install, I'll just taunt. I'll just tag. Yeah. I'll just teabag.
Yeah. And Super's pretty long. You might be able to get away with taunt.
Yeah, no, you can get away with it perfectly. Hyper Crater Maker lasts for so long, especially if you spam all 10 hits out.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But we didn't see Hyper Crater Maker because Chocolate Tamaka, Ari, Yasuo doubled down. That's the team to do it for this quarter on the Cap 3.
Yes, for this quarter on the cab, it's going to be the team. It's going to be the Fuse with the double down, and that's going to be the player with Chunkla Tamaka. But with that, there's no more 2x KO for us to watch, for us to commentate, for us to get hype over. So before we go, we're just going to be shouting us out real quick. Where can the people find you, man?
You can find me. You can see it right there, Zwack on Twitter. Oh, X, the everything app, I guess it is now. Everyone still calls it Twitter though. You will see me. You can find me at DIY. I will be there. Go sign up. Registration closes on the 15th. DIY, sick event. It's going to be sick. Be there. After that, there's also Fight Night Live hosted by Iron Grid themselves on the 24th, also at OS. Go to that. I will be there as well. Yeah. What about you?
Of course, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch, what you see below there, at Ninstar123, and on YouTube at Ninstar236. In terms of stuff I got coming up, of course, you can catch me. I'll be going to DreamHack Atlanta. Got that confirmed today, so you can find me there on the weekend of Halloween. Other than that, I do have a Warwick video coming out fairly soon. Just wrote the script for it. I had no idea the werewolf archetype in the FGC went as deep as it did, so I kind of go a deep dive.
It's crazy.
It really is crazy. It's like there's a whole chart and everything on like Saberwolf and John Talbane and how similar or different every single wolf is to just those two. Those two are like the blueprints for everything, which is insane. And other than that video, potential stuff coming up, maybe I'll pull up to one of the New York locals. I still have a lot of family up there. I come from Long Island myself, so next time I go to visit them over there, I'll make sure to pop out over to Brooklyn.
Yeah, if you can. New York has some great events, but New Jersey, phenomenal events. Shout out to Iron Grid because they make some amazing productions.
They do. I always see it online with the fight nights and everything else that Iron Grid has going on. And of course, this quarter on the cab. And of course, this New Jersey tournament series that Iron Grid runs. You can see the start DG there. And also make sure, this is every Monday. You can pull up to here for quarter on the cab too. But yeah, it's that quarterly. Yeah,
we've got quarter on the cab. Iron Grid has their tournament. Iron Grid. There's Fight Night Live coming up, DIY coming up, a lot of good locals in the tri-state area. Yeah, hopefully I will see the people watching this somewhere at any of those events.
Yeah, I hope to see you at any events I go to later on too. Of course, it's OS NYC for the next Fight Night Live. We also got Guilty Gear Strive out there. So if you want to play some Strive before you play some 2XKO or just do it, just make sure you pull up there. There's the prices. There's the date, October 24th. That is next Friday.
Yep. But I think that will be all from us. Again, shout out Iron Grid for setting this up, having us on commentary. Shout out NM. Thank you to everyone watching.
We'll see.
Fighting games are something truly great.
Goodbye. They really are. Deuces.